Author Colleen Hoover says she didn't set out for fame, but her love of writing helped fame find her. Hoover dominates the New York Times bestsellers list, once claiming 8 of the top 10 paperback spots.
Some people will always like a book better than a movie, and some people will like a movie better than a book. We just did our best to honor the book and honor the fans.
Now, Colleen, what were some of the non-negotiables?
There's a couple of quotes that I don't want to spoil for people who haven't seen the movie.
Colleen Hoover just reactivated her Instagram account, and she has apparently deleted all of the photos with Blake Lively, but then she asked him herself to play Ryle in the movie. And things were great until Blake Lively, right? Having worked through the preferred Reynolds style of abuse, that Colleen Hoover was similarly love-bombed by the couple. I think that's what they do.
It's Colleen Hoover's Hollywood debut, the author's best-selling novel, It Ends With Us, which sold 8 million copies to date, now adapted to the big screen.
I read this so I could get ready for the movie coming out.
For one of the most highly anticipated movies of the year, the wildly successful author now stepping into a new role as an executive producer.
What's the message you hope people take away when seeing this film?
I hope that they walk away from this feeling hope for themselves, hope for their friends. The way that Blake portrays it, it left me feeling hopeful.
Did you feel pressure at all initially to make sure that it kind of met the moment?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, there's a lot of pressure there. But knowing that I feel good about this movie and it's such a faithful adaptation, I'm excited. I always questioned, like, how was she in this abusive relationship? Mm-hmm. And so writing her story for me was a way to explore that.
She looks like she has money, and she's dressing in florals, and then she's going on this press tour, pushing her liquor line and her hair care line, because that's what women who are trying to escape with their lives are worried about.
That's what generated her negative press and led to a series of clips of her being insensitive in one way, shape, or form with other interviewers in the past. I defend Justin Baldoni in this lawsuit with Blake Lively because I think she's horrible and she's made up this whole thing because she tried to steal his movie. And so that's what happens to you, right? You run into somebody who seems like a witch who will take advantage of you and hurt you until finally even that kind of a guy rises up. Now, he didn't do it himself exactly. He hired a badass named Brian Friedman. And he has badass women like me defending him. But slowly but surely, I think the male class is learning down on the floor, squirming and apologizing for being a man is not the way.
Authorship, yet women represent 85% of people making purchases in homes across all categories. Yet the majority of things that we're buying are created by men. And that goes into storytelling, that goes into filmmaking, that goes into everything. So I think that it's, and I like a lot of stories told by men and products made by men, but it's just not equitable, but it's also not logical.
Is my favourite story, I think, in showbiz this year. The Justin Baldoni war with Blake Lively, which seems to me, initially I felt quite sorry for Blake Lively. Then I've been reading all the messages between them all, and which he's been putting out, obviously. And it just seems like a pair of absolute weapons-grade narcissists now spray gunning each other with as much dirt as they can possibly do, having spewed lovey-dovey stuff to each other for months on end.
And of course, there is some dark irony here that Colleen Hoover wrote this book about abuse, but seemed unable to pick up the abuse that was happening right under her nose. So she unwittingly, hopefully, I should say unwittingly, played along in this. She allowed Justin and his family to be put in that basement and seemed open to the prospect, as we showed in that old interview with her and Blake, of her getting her movie rights back.
Colleen Hoover, the queen of heart-wrenching novels, just dropped a digital bombshell that has Hollywood buzzing. In a move that sent shockwaves through Tinseltown, Hoover scrubbed every trace of Blake Lively from her Instagram, leaving fans and gossip mills in overdrive. But this isn't just a simple unfollow. It's the tip of a scandalous iceberg involving lawsuits, alleged smear campaigns, a $400 million legal battle, and a cast of characters that reads like a Hollywood thriller. Grab your popcorn, because this drama is juicier than a Hoover novel. Colleen Hoover's rise to fame is the stuff of literary dreams. With over 8 million copies sold, It Ends With Us became a cultural phenomenon, and its film adaptation seemed like a surefire hit. Enter Blake Lively, Hollywood's golden girl, and Justin Baldoni, the actor turned director known for his heartfelt projects. The trio teamed up to bring Hoover's emotional story to life. But behind the scenes, the collaboration was anything but harmonious. Things started to unravel when Lively allegedly took creative control to the extreme, even bringing in her husband, Ryan Reynolds, to tweak the script. Baldoni, feeling sidelined on his own project, clashed with Lively, and tensions reached a boiling point. The feud exploded into the public eye when Lively filed a sexual harassment complaint against Baldoni, accusing him of crossing professional lines and launching a smear campaign against her. Baldoni didn't back down. He countersued for $400 million, claiming Lively was lying to sabotage his career and seize control of the film. But the drama doesn't stop there. Ryan Reynolds, known for his quick wit and Deadpool antics, found himself dragged into the fray. Rumors swirled that Reynolds had rewritten parts of the script, adding a layer of tension to an already volatile situation. Some sources claimed it was a show of solidarity with his wife, while others saw it as a power move to overshadow Baldoni. Either way, Reynolds' involvement only added fuel to the fire. Then there's Anne Hathaway, who's set to star in the adaptation of Hoover's next novel, Verity. Hathaway, known for her grace and poise, has remained tight-lipped about the drama, but insiders say she's watching closely. If the "it ends with us" fallout tarnishes Hoover's brand, it could jeopardize Hathaway's project and her reputation by association. And let's not forget Brian Fredman, the badass lawyer Baldoni hired to defend him in the lawsuit. Fredman, known for his no-nonsense approach, has been vocal about clearing Baldoni's name, calling Lively's allegations baseless and a calculated attempt to destroy his career. Fredman's involvement has turned the legal battle into a high-stakes showdown, with fans and media alike dissecting every move. Caught in the middle was Colleen Hoover, who initially praised Lively as the perfect fit for the lead role. But as the legal battle heated up, Hoover made a shocking move. She deactivated her Instagram, only to return with a scrubbed feed. Every photo of Lively was gone. Fans were left scrambling for answers. Did Hoover side with Baldoni? Was she distancing herself from the drama? Or was this a strategic move to protect her brand? The internet exploded with theories, and Hoover's silence only fueled the fire. The fallout has been brutal. Baldoni's agency dropped him, awards were revoked, and his once adored persona took a nosedive. Lively, meanwhile, faced backlash from fans accusing her of weaponizing allegations for creative control. Hoover, once celebrated for her emotional storytelling, found herself at the center of a scandal that overshadowed her work. Critics and fans alike questioned her motives, with some calling her a sellout and others defending her decision to stay neutral. The drama even cast a shadow over future adaptations of Hoover's books, leaving fans worried about projects like Verity. So, where do we go from here? Will Hoover's Instagram purge be seen as a savvy move or a betrayal? Can Lively salvage her squeaky clean image, or will Baldoni's counter-lawsuit destroy her career? And what does this mean for the future of Hoover's Hollywood dreams? One thing's for sure. This saga is far from over, and the next chapter promises to be even messier. What's your take? Was Hoover right to erase Blake Lively from her Instagram, or should she have taken a stand? Are you Team Blake, Team Baldoni, or Team Reynolds? And what about Anne Hathaway? Should she be worried about Verity? Let's keep the conversation going. Drop your thoughts below, and don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe for more piping hot Hollywood tea, Ute tarnishes.